Ready?
Yeah, man, go for it.
Cool. So, my question is, I love this character so much. He's probably one of my favorites, obviously besides Sonic. Do you guys plan to include Supersonic's past form Hypersonic into your comics? Only because I like that character.
Well,
Can you repeat the question so everybody knows?
oh yeah, I'm sorry.
The question is, will you guys plan to include Hypersonic into Sonic the Hedgehog comic book?
Someone asked if we plan to include Hypersonic in the Sonic the Hedgehog comics. That is not something that we have decided definitively. One of the cool things about this comic is that it kind of, the series, we sort of pull elements from different things, and we talk about that a lot. So that's not something that we, without revealing too much, like we haven't said, oh, definitively, this is definitely something we're going to do. We're still planning the next couple of years of Sonic, which is a weird thing to say, but we're planning the next couple of years of it, and so we're still figuring things out. So, you know, we continue, so to speak. That was a big answer, and I apologize.
That's
but,
okay.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
I will keep in mind that he's awesome.
Hey, I don't think I'm the only one that's been blown away by these all the covers that you put out. What are the odds of a nice hardcover collection book at some point in the future?
So this gentleman was asking about the covers. He's really enjoying the covers. Thank you very much. And he was asking whether or not we would ever collect them in some sort of edition at some point. We want to find a way to, because again, I've been so happy with all of the covers and the different cover artists we've been able to use. We do want to find a way to maybe share them in a different fashion other than just on the covers of the comic and share that art. We haven't figured out exactly how we go about doing that yet.
So one of the things I'll say is it's not quite a nice hardback, but all of the covers for the first 4 issues will be in the collection of 1 through 4. So if you did miss any of them, we'll have them all there. But yeah, no, we keep talking about doing something with all the covers because they're just too beautiful to only use once.
Yeah, no, I was going to echo that. I mean, we were chatting about this, you know, almost, I think after the first 4 issues, we were like, we got to do something with these things. There's so many of them. We can actually pull up a book in no time. So it's on our radar. Yeah. Well, I feel you, man. We're there.
It was one of those things where it was like, we could fill up a book. We could fill up a book. That's pretty much how it's at. So it's something that we're talking about. I don't know exactly how we'll do it yet, but it's something that we'll figure out. One thing I meant to note earlier, going back to covers real quick, your covers for issue 8 are amazing because it's essentially the same picture from 2 different angles. So it's Sonic and Silver in a target, and then from the other side it's Whisper, but it's the same thing.
Like
so
if you look closely on Whisper's mask and her goggle, Sonic is reflected. It's the same Sonic from the other cover because Evan is really, really good at this.
Sonic is very good.
Wait, the screen I caught it. Alright, no one. I thought you were.
Okay, good.
But no, thanks for the question.
I know this has nothing to do with the comics, but in your guys' opinion, who do you think is edgier, Shadow or Infinite?
This young man said, I know this has nothing to do with comics, but in your opinion, who do you think is edgier, Sonic or Infinite? Oh, excuse me, Shadow or Infinite? I am not an expert on edgy, so I don't know that I am equipped to answer that question. I am not an edgy man.
Shadow has like demon blood, right? So.
I think Shadow is post-edge at this point. Yeah, his edge, whereas with Infinite, it's still very new to him, and he's very sensitive about it. So I'd say he's edgier at this point.
Big cat. No, actually, I'd say Shadow. That's just me, though.
Thank you. What's up?
So, a general question for everybody, and when you guys were planning out the comic series, for the issues that you have now published, were there any like concepts, either through characters or ideas that you guys were thinking about but didn't make it through, perhaps? That you guys wanted to do, but then Yeah, maybe not.
So this gentleman was asking if there were any characters or ideas we wanted to use in Sonic that kind of got left on the cutting room floor. The problem is, I don't think we can really answer that, because there's some stuff that you don't do in year one that you think, all right, this would maybe fit down the line. Like,
I have one that I think we can talk about.
Okay.
That was a fun idea that just didn't work.
I have no idea what you're about to
I
say.
don't either. It's scary.
It's good. So one of the things that we had talked about was actually slipping Big the Cat in the background of one panel in every issue. Just never explaining it or talking about it, but clearly that didn't happen.
It's like Panda Man in one piece.
I thought it was a joke.
No, it's completely serious.
We said that, and like you and I were laughing, and he and I were like, "What's funny?"
But yeah, no. Otherwise, we have done an amazing amount of like support from Sega, and there are very few things that got left on the cutting room floor because people just really they let us do a lot.
Yeah, we trust the team here.
That guy who I've never seen in my life has a question or comment.
Have we mentioned, can we mention what Tank
No.
was?
That was it. So when you were designing characters, David just mentioned David Hedgehog, associate publisher at IDW Publishing, is in the audience. So when you're designing characters, you don't always stick, you rarely stick with the first design. So there were different designs on the character, like Tangle, until we settled on exactly what we wanted it to be. Without revealing too much.
Yeah.
There were Tangle went through a few changes before we settled.
To not say too much, Whisper we always knew was a wolf. Tangle we took a little bit of time figuring out what she was.
Yeah. And we'll leave it there.
We knew who she was. We just didn't know what she was.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What's up?
Well, I've already passed my cold steel reference quota, so I'll actually have to come up with a question.
Just had one box to check off, but it's
Anyway, for the comic writers and artists and whatever, what other Sega franchise would you give love to, like, give its own series? I'd personally love to see a Streets of Rage comic.
I'm full of rage, so.
I don't know if that's one for us. That might be one for
Yeah, this is for you guys.
That's for us.
Okay, well,
You see how I punted on that real fast?
Right.
I prefer Nights in the Dreams in a heartbeat. That's what I do.
We were just talking about Nights on the way up to this panel.
Yeah, I mean, character.
I don't know how we would do it, but I would love to do a Crazy Taxi comic.
Literally, we used to do that at Burger King, so Team Sonic Racing is just Crazy Taxi with Sonic characters. That's the thing we did.
And Dustin would be making crazy money.
Crazy Rage!
Yes. So here we go.
Nice. Nice and dreamy.
Sega Pro Bass Fishing? No? Okay.
Big fishing adventure 4.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure that's the name of the comic, Aaron. You were at the one comic.
I was. You thought this was a real baby.
I thought that was real. Oh my god. Let's give it a clap out. I was so mad at you.
I'm so sorry. My question, I just wanted to thank Izuka-san. Like, Sonic Mania was so great. I was so excited the second you guys revealed it. I was at that party. I was so pumped for it. The second pre-orders went up, I pre-ordered like the deluxe edition. I bought like 10 copies, like each for all my friends. It's crazy. But no, I really love it, and it's honestly my favorite game. So I just want to thank like you and everybody behind that. That was great, and I had so much fun. So thank you.
Are you playing Plus?
Dude, those special stages are hard. What was,
Alright,
come on,
you're
guys. I spent like 2.5 hours. Anyways, but my question was, at any point during any of the modern Sonic games, had you guys planned to actually add a Chow Garden into those? And like, for what reason was it scrapped at all?
チャオガーデンは私も自分のアイデアですし、すごく好きなフューチャーなので、いつかそのチャオガーデンっていうフューチャーがそのゲームタイトルのコンセプトにこう合えばいつかやりたいなとは思ってますけど、具体的にそれがいつっていうのはまだプランはしてません。
So Izuku-san really likes Chow. Obviously, it was his idea way back in the day to put it in the game, and he really wants to make sure, you know, the Chow Garden, we're not just like putting it into whatever game just to put it in, but really to make sure we have a concept that's going to work with the Chow Garden. So we don't have any like date that we can tell you right now or title we can tell you right now that it's going to be in. But you know, sometime in the future, we'd really like to, you know, put Chow Garden back into a game.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. And just one last thing, if you could tell Alex to please make like a Tails choking on the chili dog t-shirt, that'd be great. Thank you guys so much.
Because like, even now, like the baby's just jostling, and I need to do it's all great.
My question's mainly on the Sega side, but the one cool thing about the IDW comics is that we're getting all these awesome characters with really cool design. My question for you guys, are you guys planning to introduce these characters into the games eventually?
IDW が許してくれたら
If IDW will let us, then yes.
I require 10%. This question.
Hi, I just want to thank Inuzuka-san for making such great games. My question was, since it's been so long, would you be willing to revisit and make another Billy Hatcher game or Nights into Dreams game in the future? It's been so long, many years.
今のところプランはないんですけども、私はもうナイツはすごい好きなキャラクターなので、いつかナイツまたやりたいなとは思ってますけど、その機会が来ればチャレンジしたいなとは思います。
Izuku-san really enjoyed those games, and he really liked the Knights character. He, you know, personally wants to make a Knights game again, but everything needs to kind of fall into place, and the timing needs to be right for that opportunity to make itself present.
And the Billy Hatcher game?
Billy Hatcher は私やってないんですよ。
He didn't make the Billy Hatcher game, but maybe he could. The opportunity.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you, man.
Just before the next question, I want to say really quickly, though it's not the games, I really want to thank Mike and his team for doing a lot of really cool stuff with some of our new comic stuff and some of our new characters. Evan is actually wearing and modeling the amazing Tangle shirt that we got through the Sega shop. I have that. I have the cover shirt that we did.
Right now? I love this.
I have the cover shirt that we did.
Hold on, let me take a photo of you.
So, you know, it's not quite the games yet, but clearly Sega has made a lot of really smart decisions to use the stuff that we're creating in their licensed products. Shop at Sega.com.
That's what your shirt should actually say. Right, we gotta go rapid fire. We gotta go fast. That was not a pun. We're running out of time.
Yeah.
So next question, please.
Mr. Izuka, I'm very happy with the commercials that you've been doing for the Sonic Mania infomercials. They've been very charming and it's been enjoying my life. My main question is though, are you ever considering of doing any kind of crossovers similar to what Archie used to do with Sabrina and Sonic, maybe like Transformers or Sonic or anything like that? I like to see Sonic like destroy the Decepticon or something like that.
Mr. Izuka?
Yeah, I can, right?
ソニックは別のアーチの世界をいや今のところは特に考えてなかったですけどもちょっと面白いアイデアがそこから生まれればぜひチャレンジはしたいなと思いますけども、まずは、そのクロスオーバーによってどんな新しい、遊びが生まれるかっていう、ゲームなのでやっぱ常に新しい遊びが生まれないと作る意味はないので、そこから新しい遊びが生まれればチャレンジしたいなと思います。
So he hadn't really thought of doing like a crossover, especially for games, a crossover game up until now. But depending on kind of what that would do to the game and what kind of new ideas could be brought to the game and what Sonic would be doing and what the other world kind of brings to the game experience if it's a game, that would be something to definitely think about.
All right. Thank you.
All right, next question, quick.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Thanks, Jonathan. Basically, I'm very happy you got to put in Bake the Cat. He's one of my favorite characters. So, since you got to bring back pretty much Ray and Mighty, will we be able to see Ray and Mighty again in future installments and games? And also, it would be great if you brought back Fang the Weasel, Bark the Polar Bear, and finally, if I remember correctly, there was Bean the Dynamite. That would be awesome. Would they be coming back?
僕のゲームが出るでしょう。フェンとパークとビームは登場させるでしょう。彼らクラシックシリーズのキャラクターなのでモダンシリーズに登場することは今のところ想定しないですけども、今回マイティとレイがソニックマニアプラスで復活したように、クラシックもこれからまた発展する可能性がそこにあるので、そういうクラシックシリーズとして再登場する可能性はないとは言わないですね。
So all the characters that you mentioned kind of belong to the classic Sonic the Hedgehog gameplay with the classic Sonic, and we don't, they don't belong to the modern world, so you wouldn't see them coming into like a modern Sonic video game. But everyone really likes and appreciates Sonic Mania and Mania Plus, and we may see further continuation of a classic game that may have those characters in it, if that's kind of what you were wondering.
Yes, because apparently I would have loved to see them in future installments. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. If they were to come out, that's kind of where they would belong. Right. Using the both of my fails today. That's very flattering. What's your question?
Whisper Wolf's weapon looked really cool and unique, and I was wondering if you could talk about the development process specifically for that.
I mean, quickly, well, without giving anything away.
Yes.
What's that?
I can say its name, right? It's on the sheet.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
It's called the variable Wisong, and it is a transforming sniper rifle. And it has several different modes based on what kind of Wisong you want to use.
Yeah, obviously we changed the character a little bit, but when she said that gun, we immediately thought, you don't have to change anything. That's amazing. Thank you, man.
Hi. So 2 years ago, I had released a video where I recreated the entire beginning cutscene in Sonic Adventure 1. And in it, I put an Easter egg referring to the House of the Dead. And I wanted to ask, have you guys ever crossed your mind of ever doing a House of the Dead comic book series line before?
Okay, really quick, because we gotta get out of here.
It's not off the table, but just so you know, it's a tremendous amount of work to make comic books. So we have to pick and choose very carefully what kind of titles we want to support. So if you see House of the Dead, anything out there, the more you support it, the more chances we see for demand.
All right. I will answer your question on the side because we are out of time. I'm sorry. Come on back real quick. But again, thank you so much to everyone for coming. Thank you very much.